Hi everybody, it's Tim and Helen with Wine About Real Estate. And today we want to talk to you about 5 things to consider when buying a short-term rental. So short-term rentals, most common one is Airbnb, but it's becoming more and more popular in our market. People are shying away from hotels and staying, especially during the pandemic, where they felt safer in an Airbnb, for example.
But the problem with short-term rentals is that not every property can be used for short-term rental, and the requirements may differ from one city or municipality from another.
Yes.
So you do have to also consider, amenities such as location, proximity to attractions. Is it good for travelers? Helen and I, we have a few short-term rentals, but we also have a couple non-short-term rental properties because we realized that some of the locations that we bought wouldn't work. So it is something that you have to make sure that you do some research and make sure that it's legal. If it is, make sure you get permits, and also just make a conscious decision to see if it's really worth it.
Yes. The city of Atlanta actually requires for you to have a permit now, so make sure you look into that. Secondly, your mortgage may be different from your typical mortgage. It's not like you're buying your primary home. This may be an investment property, so you may need a different type of loan. So make sure to talk to your loan officer about that. Sure,
and again, if you're just renting out your room for a short-term rental, this is a very different case. But if you're buying it strictly for a short-term rental, this is very similar to a long-term rental or a long-term investment property because it's still a rental property.
Yes.
This is a big one that we've learned the hard way as well. The homeowner's insurance is going to be different. So make sure when you look for homeowner's insurance that you purchase one that does cover short-term rentals because there's a lot more liability. It doesn't matter that the short-term rental companies will give you some insurance, on top of everything else, because the minute that a lot of these insurance companies find out that if you want to file a claim and it was because it's a short-term rental, then it's usually a lot of them is denied. So we do have a list of insurance companies that we work with that does cover short-term rentals, but you do have to be, it's better to pay a couple $100 more a year. It's not that different. It's but a couple $100 more every year for peace of mind. So if something does happen to your short-term rental.
Tim and I also learned this the hard way. It's very time-consuming. It's a continuous job.
This one is hard.
Yes, you always have to check your phone for messages from your tenants. Things may come up, questions may come up, and you do want to respond in a timely manner. So it's, we may get messages in the middle of the night, and we have to respond to that. So constant job.
Yeah, we've had one where they could not get the AC to work because they did not know how to use a Nest. We've had one actually yesterday when they checked out and they left like a medical device, medical sleeping device. So they needed it overnighted back. So that means we had to go to the property, pick it up, and then ship it. So it's time consuming. Then you also have to coordinate the cleaning, the checking in and checking out, and how automated you want it to be. So there is a lot more involved, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
So you just have to make sure that you do coordinate and you have a system in place rather.
Absolutely. Last one, speaking of cleaners, make sure you have a good list of third-party vendors, have a good cleaning crew. We're very lucky to have our cleaning crew. She's amazing, but our handyman, our contractors, you never know when you may need somebody to come out and take a look at the property. If a tenant is there and something's not working, you do need to address it right away.
Pest control, long-term, and there's a whole gamut of stuff that you need. So make sure to have all that lined up. If you ever need a short-term rental property management, we can definitely assist you with there as well. So with that, thank you so much for following us, subscribing to us, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers.